Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're gonna play around with the Mini Macaron, I don't know, gel kit. And this is not a mini kit. This is actually their kit. The lamp is mini in its entirety. So, first of all, I want to say I bought this at TJ Maxx for $24.99. So they retail for $35, and they can be found at Target, Amazon. I've even found some, and on their website, and they even sell on Instagram. This is by no means sponsored. I reached out to them to see if they wanted to work with me and do something sponsored, and they said no. So, anyways, we're here. I do want to say that I've worked with this brand in the past. I've created content for their usage on socials. They've never paid me to post, but they have paid me to create some swatch videos for them and stuff like that. What else? First was approached by this brand in 2019, and I'm gonna start opening this as I tell you guys the story. So I was approached by them in 2019 for them to send me some stuff, and when I first saw this little machine, I was like, this is a gimmick. It's gonna be a waste of my time. But whatever, I was curious, so I said, okay, send it to me. And boy, was I in for a sweet surprise. I actually ended up really liking the gel kit, and I even did a wear test. As you guys know, I don't do wear tests. So anyways, actually I do wear tests for gels. I'm doing one right here, right now. It's going pretty well. We'll talk about that in a future video, but yeah, for gel, I do wear tests sometimes, just not for regular polish. So let's talk about what comes in the kit. So it's supposed to contain everything you need for a gel manicure at home. So this is the lamp, and you will be polishing one nail at a time. And let me just say that at first I thought, what the hell, this is such a waste of time. It's gonna be so annoying. But it's not. And I actually found myself, the more I've played with gel polish, I found myself more and more doing nails one nail at a time, because gel sometimes gets runny. And I found that I actually save time by doing one nail at a time than by doing the whole hand and then having to clean up. So if you hear some noise around, please excuse it. As you guys know, I always have people in my house, and it is what it is. So the way the kits work, the color of the lamp will match the color of the gel. Isn't that like so cute? I want to show you guys the other one that I have. I own a white one. They sent me a long time ago, and it matches the white polish that came in it. So anyways, it lists the ingredients outside. And then here you get, let's see, instructions in a couple different languages. Pretty good. And then there's a visual here that explains to you the removal process. And there is another one here that explains to you how to apply. So if you have any questions about this video that I'm going to be doing, you can always drop it in the comments, but also rest assured that the kit does come with instructions. So we have the lamp and the USB cable. You can plug this into a computer, or a backup battery, or one of those outlets, whatever, just like you would your phone charger. There is the gel polish. And here you have a little nail file and a cuticle pusher for prep. And this can be used for cleanup if you don't have a cleanup brush. And then we have, what is this? I think these are alcohol pads. Oh, this is remover pads. Let me see. Yep. I thought maybe we would have some alcohol ones just for nail prep, but we don't. But you could just use alcohol, that's fine. So we're gonna put this aside because I'm not gonna be using this in this video. Also, here's the white lamp that I have. How cute is this? It's gold inside. This one's silver, this is gold. And the lamps open up. So if you ever need to do something where your finger doesn't fit, like let's say you wanna do your big toe or something, you can just go like that. I think this is pretty cool. Oh, and I also have the maxi lamp, which fits 4 fingers. Let me show you that one. They sent that to me in PR some time ago. Okay, this is the other lamp that they have, which is much bigger. Fits the whole hand if you wanted to do that. But I think the way it's marketed by them is for pedicures, because it fits your foot. This is their core baby, right? But they also have this option. All right, let me show you how to set up the lamp. I have a backup battery here. You can also plug it into a computer or an outlet or whatever. And so once you click it, it has the time is 30 seconds. It's pre-programmed, right? So if you ever needed more, you just wait for this to expire and hit it again. Now their gels, the way they're set up and their instructions is that one coat will take 30 seconds to cure on this lamp, and I found all their gels to cure perfectly fine like that. They also, of course, will cure perfectly fine on another lamp. But the point of this kit, I feel, is like the convenience of this little lamp. So it's like you can also buy these gels if you like a color and use it with your existing lamp, you know. They sell the gels by themselves as well as part of a kit. Now, one thing that makes these gels interesting is that they are a 3-in-1, which means they do not require a base coat or a top coat. Now, you guys know that I always say, you know, always wear your base coat. That mainly applies to regular polish. For gels, there are many different systems that actually don't require a base coat because, you know, the way the product is engineered, it doesn't require it. Now, I actually did a very extensive wear test on these polishes. I will put a link down below to that Instagram post, and I actually did a grid where I did different combinations on different fingers of like without a base coat, with a base coat, without a top coat, with a top coat, and it wore exactly the same. I did not find any difference whatsoever in the, you know, long lastingness of the polish, whether I used a base coat or not. Now, what I did find was that removal was easier when I used a base coat. So I highly recommend that you do use a base coat just for the sake of removal later on. And even though their polishes cure non-sticky and they don't require a top coat, they also sell a top coat that's actually pretty good. Let me show you. This is their gel top coat that they sell separately, and you can tell that it's used and abused. I actually really like it, and I've been using it for other gels that's not even their own, and it's very shiny and it's no wipe. I can actually really recommend this one. I really like it. Look, it's all messed up. But yeah, you don't need it. Another quick tip for these gels is that you can actually, since they dry non-sticky, you can apply a regular top coat to just revive it. So let's say that you finish your manicure and it's shiny, and then like 3 days down the line, you see that it starts to get a little dull. You can just put regular top coat. That's it. If you don't want to have to buy this, because the point of the 3-in-1 is that, you know, you don't have to buy that many things. It's easier, right? So, but if you put a regular top coat on top of it, boom, you get the shine, no problem. And you won't have to invest on, you know, the actual gel top coat. All right, let's get into actual polishing, right? And I want to show you guys how they do their prep. I will not be doing that prep here. I'm wearing a peel-off base coat because, you know, I'm filming and I don't want to keep this manicure and this baby's last. So I don't want to have to like struggle with removal. But their instructions just basically say to use this part and push your cuticles back. So you would do it just like that. Of course, I have already prepped my nail. I removed excess skin, all of that. So you would do your prep how you normally do your prep, you know. And for gel, remember, gel doesn't like wetness, right? So don't wash your hands right before, and make sure you dehydrate your nail with alcohol. That's all gonna make it better. But after you've done all of that, you just push your cuticles back, and then they say to grab this little file and create some grit on your nail. You don't wanna do it too much. You don't wanna go overboard. But gel likes to adhere to grit, and it doesn't like to adhere to shiny, you know, surfaces, and it needs something to get stuck to. So you will basically just do something like that. Just like very minor scratching. Just to create a tiny bit of grit for the gel to adhere. And then they say to just wipe your nail with either acetone or remover pad. So actually, this is what I said I wasn't gonna use. You can definitely use this and use this as a prep step. So you just wipe your nail plate, your nail bed, however, and then that's it. Then you'll be ready, right? So like I said, I'm not doing that here because I'm wearing a peel-off base coat, but push back cuticles, create some grit, clean up the nail, and then you're ready to polish. So it's pretty cool that the remover pads work as both remover and just a kind of like a prep dehydrator type of thing, because I guess, yeah, it is maybe acetone. Let me see. I don't know what's in this thing. I don't know. I cannot tell right now, but I'm sure it's listed somewhere. But yeah, anyways, double usage for the same thing. So, okay, this pink is very pigmented and creamy, which is nice. It's called Bubblegum Crush. All right, I'm gonna zoom in real quick and then we're gonna start polishing. I'm not gonna stop the video. I wanna do it in real time so that you guys see more or less how it works, because, you know, you polish one nail and you wanna do thin coats. But that's the case with all gels, really. It's nothing specific to this brand. You see the brush is nice and white and rounded and delish. Really, really nice brush. Makes application easier. Right, so I'm polishing here in a position that's not very nice. But yeah, once you're done, you clean up, do whatever it is you need. And then you do, let me turn on my battery. And while this one's drying, you're painting the other. There's no light touching this. So you're safe that you're not gonna turn this gel into, you know, solid, into a cured gel, so. Remember not to touch your skin, and if you touch it, clean it up before curing. So usually by the time, oh, there's a little hair stuck in here, my brush. By the time you're done polishing one nail, 30 seconds are probably gonna have passed. There you go. And then next, and then we keep going. So I'm not gonna edit this. I wanna leave it, like I said, in real time so that you guys can watch it. And also, if anything were to go wrong, we can catch it and I can show you guys how to mend it, you know? But yeah, thin coats, and they might be a little streaky in the first coat, but that's fine. Don't worry about that because they're gonna build up nicely. Now, one thing I do have to say, some of their polishes are gonna be streaky at first and they build up nicely, but then at the same time, they have some polishes that are absolute one coaters. So when judging these polishes, you wanna judge them just like you judge any brand, actually. You guys know I'm a big advocate for taking one polish at a time, looking up swatches, making sure it looks and behaves how you want it to, and not just like blanket statement, like, love this brand, because not all polishes within the same brand are gonna behave the same, you know? Okay, this one needs some minor cleanup. And I've been in the habit lately of cleaning up gel with alcohol instead of remover. I don't have my alcohol here, so I'm just gonna clean this one up with remover and just make sure my brush is not overflowing with acetone, right? My brush is almost, it's barely nothing because I dab it here, right? So, all right, there you go. Okay, my thumb, there's no way, well, actually if I move this, no, this is gonna be annoying. Hold on, okay, this is better. Okay, this is not better. Hold on, let me see how I can cure this guy and paint this one at the same time. See, these things happen when you do real time. And actually, I do want to show you guys, like, all those fingers that I've already cured. They're ready to go, actually, because there's no wipe, nothing, no sticky layer to remove, nothing. Once you're done, you're done. All right, this is off camera, but basically what I'm doing is removing the excess from the brush, right? To make sure that the coats are thin, even if they're a little bit streaky, they'll build up, right? So, there you go. Oh, sorry. So anyways, yes, I hit this nail against the lamp. My goodness, I'm doing like the biggest finger yoga here, you guys. Hold on. I hit this finger against the lamp when I polish. So I'm gonna fix that by gently, so we don't create a bump, filling that in. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds. Because then we're gonna do another coat, but I need to fill that in because otherwise things are gonna be weird. So I just filled it in, look, and I'm gonna cure it as soon as this guy's done, which I probably bumped. No, I didn't bump this one, so I'm good. But yeah, anyways, looking pretty good. This is already dry. I can touch it. There's no stickiness. It's done. You can literally walk out the door if you wanted to. I have some polishes from them that are one coaters. You do this one time and you're out. See, it's very shiny. You don't even need the top coat. But like I said, you can if you want to. So I'm gonna, ooh. Sorry, let me go again. This is the beauty of filming real time. You see all the bloopers and messes, right? So anyways, once this is done curing, I'm gonna go ahead and repeat the same thing I just did, but I'm gonna do that off camera because I'm not gonna make you guys look at this twice because I know it's, you know, you already seen it once. So I'm gonna do a second coat of everything off camera and I'll be right back. There's one painting tip that I did want to give you guys because I know some people paint starting at the thumb and moving towards the pinky. For this, I think it's better we start at the pinky because you paint and cure, and this is out of the way, and you can continue to paint, and then you cure, and this is out of the way, and you can continue to work your way down. Whereas if you start at the thumb, it's gonna be a little bit weird to have this in the middle, and then trying to paint, and then this in the middle, and then try, like it's not nice, at least for me. So if I start at the pinky, it's out of the way, right? The cables and everything is out. I can continue to polish, and so on. So. All right, so I've come back from the second coat, and you can tell that this one, even that I had chipped in the middle, it's fixed and nice. And now I applied their top coat to these two nails, and they are equally as shiny as the rest, but these two will stay shiny longer, right? This will go dull or, you know, lose their like brightness, not brightness, their shine faster than these, because top coat is not just about shine, it's also about protection, right? So, but you don't need it. I mean, they're gonna last just fine. It's just the look. So, like I said, if you don't want to put the top coat and these two go dull after say 3 to 4 days of like usage, you know, just add a regular top coat. It's gonna be fine. So, let me show you guys some videos that I took outside in the sun and some little pictures of this polish, which is just so cute. And I have to say, 2 coats, full opacity, no streakiness, right? And if anything, maybe you need a third one. But they're thin coats, and you're not applying base coat, and you don't really need a top coat. So it's 3 coats in total, which is fine, you know? It's not too much. Let's go ahead and apply some cuticle oil. They sell some cuticle oil, like rose, that smells super nice, but it's really not nail oil. You know, you can get it because the scent is nice, but it's not going to do much for your actual nail. Might be nice for the skin though, but not really like nail oil, you know. So I'm using my trusty cuticle buddy, and we're done. So overall, it took me 5 minutes to do one hand. Granted, I have some practice, so it might take you a little bit longer to just make sure everything's clean and apply properly, but still, it's not gonna be too long. So 10 minutes, you can possibly do both hands, especially if you pick up a polish from them that's a 1-coater. That is 1 coat and you're out. No dry time, no sticky nothingness, no need to add anything like base coat, top coat, none of that. So if you are someone that really, you know, finds value in things that are fast, I haven't found many things that beat this little kit. Especially the price point, I think is good. And, you know, now you can find that in Marshalls and TJ Maxx, right? And also if you can grab a coupon or a sale or whatever, I think it's totally worth it. So I wish they had sponsored me. They didn't. But still, you know, I had to share this with you guys because the value is there regardless of, you know, if they sponsor me or not. But maybe in the future. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for coming to my review, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.